I know you heard this story about Damion Prince paying some Asian girl in the cash shop, or getting his dad to do it. Also, Erica, Damion Cryer drama. Also, me and Erica drama. And we're going to be talking about Dymondsflawless, okay? I think she's trolling us again. And I got to call out some of you ladies, okay? Because y'all be flirting with me in the DMs thinking I don't swing your way. Just wait until I tell your boyfriend, alright? So let's get straight into my armpits. Let's get straight into the drama. First of all, Merry Christmas, everybody. Everybody taking Christmas photos. What is that? That checkered red shirt thing? People were like dragging Chris, saying that Chris was copying Queen Naija and Clarence because they did it. And then I realized that everybody was doing it.
We are going to pretend we didn't hear that.
Chris and Leslie were not copying Queen Naija, bro. They were. Because I think it's an American thing. Okay, so Dymondsflawless, the shade we recently posted, just got released from Grady Hospital. Thank you for answering my prayers. I was in there for 5 days and have been healed. I was in a mental cycle ward, zone 113A. I don't know, bro. I don't think she's being honest there. If she is, I'm glad she got help. But let's look at her dad's Instagram to see if he said anything. His name's Dad did end up saying this. He goes, Merry Christmas to everyone. Happy holidays and blessing to all regardless of beliefs. Thank you for your prayers and support. The God who created Diamond is with her all the way. Despite the legal challenges we face due to Diamond's age as an adult, the God she serves, the God she loves is seeing her through this. We will continue to praise God and thank you, God. And with the help of many and the power of God, I was able to get her in a hospital. Okay, she's not trolling. Okay, good. She calls me all day, every day. We pray, we listen to music together. There is strength in unity. Let's keep the prayers going. She told me she asked God for guidance and to accompany her soul. Diamond has claimed God. Thank you again for your support and prayers. God bless you all. Look, it's cute they're making it a whole God thing, but
cut the cameras.
She obviously seeks help from a doctor. She didn't go to a church and came out better, okay? She went to wherever she went to, and I'm so glad that she's okay now and she's doing better. Okay, so let me take you to back where this all started, okay? So basically, a T page by the name of Wicked Angel ended up exposing this guy named MOJI GANGSTA. Really nothing about gangster hiding. There's nothing gangster about hiding behind an emoji. And in his video content, he basically portrays himself as like this cartoon emoji talking about tea, but he calls it alcohol or liquor or whatever. And he talks about the drama, from what I hear, around Erica and Damion Cryer, okay? So he spreads and talks about that type of drama, but at the same time, he was talking to them behind the scenes, okay? So basically, a YouTuber named Wicked Angel exposed this information that was given to her that he had charges of, you know what, some crazy stuff. This guy tried to backtrack, act like, oh, they were like, they're just stuck on my record, but yet he didn't do anything to get it off his record. So that says a lot, because why would you keep it on there? So anyway, a lot of things came out and it turns out he was lying. And then all of a sudden, now he's running away from social media and being a coward, which is typical, right? So he's running away from social media, and I guess I don't know what happened behind the scenes with him and Erica and Damion, but all of a sudden he wants to expose Erica because he thinks this was something behind the scenes and that Erica was doing something behind the scenes and wanted him to get in trouble, something like that.
Boy, I smell love by Erica. Boy, I smell the she-devil. I smell somebody coming for the gangster. That's what it smelled like.
That was f***ing scary. My heart's going pitter-patter, pitter-patter. I feel sick, like I could throw up.
So he ends up doing this goodbye video, and somehow there's a audio that's being released, and he's talking about a conversation that he's had with Erica and the things that Erica has told him behind the scenes about Damian Prince, Damion Cryer and his son. We're not going to get into that because that's foul. And some other stuff as well.
And lie about nothing that I'm about to say. It's all factual. And some of the things that I'm going to say actually has recordings attached to it. And those recordings, they may be in this video, they may not, or I might, I don't know, I think I want to give it to somebody who have a bigger platform so they can put it out. But anyway, and I think this is important for the Prince family to know and Damion Cryer to know, because they all was Luvd by Erica really actually pregnant with twins? No, she wasn't. When the whole internet jumped on Luvd by Erica and attacked Luvd by Erica, I tried to go to bat for Luvd by Erica. We was behind the scenes talking about it. Well, I told her that I had people that worked in the medical field, and she asked me could I get them to make the little, whatever you call it, when you get the sonogram, whatever y'all call that thing when y'all looking at the baby inside the stomach, could I get one of those made with her name on it and all the information that seemed like, you know, whatever. And I actually went to one of my people and asked them could they do that, and they didn't want to be involved in it. They're like, no, I don't want to do that. So I'm like, okay. But the vanishing twins and all that type of stuff, no, Luvd by Erica was not ever pregnant with twins. Not ever, not at all. No, she wasn't. She was never pregnant with twins. And then there was another situation where Luvd by Erica had been going through Damion Cryer's phone, and she was very suspicious of him still having dealings with Delary. So in the process of her going through his phone, she came across a Cash App receipt. This Cash App receipt was made for $1,500 to an agent. Me and Damion Cryer eventually talked about this later on the phone. And he probably remembered this if he watched this video. Me and Damion Cryer talked about this Cash App receipt, and it was a Cash App receipt for $1,500 that was sent to this Asian chick. I think her name was Tina, and I can't say the last name because it's one of those weirdest, like, Asian names, like Hula Walking Over. So I don't even know how to say it. Like, I don't know. But anyway, this Tina chick, whoever she is, supposed to be the ex of Damion Prince, one of Damion Prince's ex. But during the time when Luvd by Erica found it, she was on Damion Cryer's head thinking that he had sent $1,500 to this lady, and she wants to know why. So when she started questioning him, this is what she told me. When she started questioning him, he told her that he had sent it to the ex for his son. But when I talked to Damion Cryer on the phone, he pretty much basically told me I can support my son's ex if I want to. That's what he told me. I don't know if he was just trying to clean that up for his son, so this type of information wouldn't get out, that Damion Prince was still sending money to the ex. Well, I don't know. Neither here nor there. But the point I'm making is that Erica had went through his phone, found the Cash App, what Luvd by Erica told me. And I also have this in recording. That Luvd by Erica told me that there's this guy, whose name I won't mention, but Damion Cryer thinks that this guy is Luvd by Erica's cousin. She went there to spend the night with this guy one night, and she woke up and she asked this guy, did you do something to me? Because she found this evidence of semen, so to speak, of sperm, if that's whatever you want to call it. This is what she telling me now the whole time. I know she lying. I know she just went and got down. But y'all got to keep in mind that during this time, this is when the vanishing twin syndrome and all that stuff was going on YouTube. And Erica was plotting with me and everybody else on trying to see how she can come out of it. Now, after they got past that, the vanishing twin syndrome, now they're at the point to where they got to have the DNA about little Damion Cryer, little Dion. At this point in time, guys, y'all have to remember, me and Erica have not fell out in our friendship. We still cool, we still cordial, we still talking. So she's telling me everything. And I'm taking it all in, and I'm recording stuff that you don't even know I'm recording. I learned that from her. But anyway, in the midst of this recording, she said, I said, did this dude rape you? And she said, and she was pretty much trying to say, yes. But those weren't her exact words. But she was trying to insinuate that this dude had done something to her. Which lets us know that what she was going to do, that if that baby, once they took that test, and baby Dion didn't come out to be Damion Cryer, she was already setting it up to say that this dude raped her.
She wanted to get that. So apparently the baby syndrome thing was not true. So I'm listening to this, and of course I want to purchase these audio tapes. I want to know if it's true. I want to know because I covered that story and I'm always updating stories and stuff like that. So if I had those audio tapes, even though I'm calling out emoji right now, yeah, I would pay for them. Damn straight. I totally will. I will pay for them. So if you're watching Runaway Emoji. Now, it got me really intrigued because that whole thing about Damion Prince paying his his dad's money to pay this Asian girl, I also heard that story from Erica as well. So yes, I'm confirming with you as well. I've heard that story. The Damion Cryer, his son, I don't remember that story at all. I don't think she ever told me. Okay, so does that mean all the other stories that Erica was telling at GANGSTA Emoji true? You feel me? Because if that's true, is all the other things she said true? So that got me really intrigued. So basically, it was like she didn't tell me in one conversation. She would update me on the situation. She thought that Damion Cryer was cheating on her or seeing someone else. And she's like, he's sending this girl money, this much money. And I'm like, wow, that's really interesting. And etc, etc. Like, what the hell's going on? She was like FBI investigating. It turned out that apparently, and we don't know how true this is, it's obviously coming from Erica's mouth, that Damion Prince was paying Damion Cryer, and Damion Cryer will pay this woman who was an Asian woman. It could be Damion Prince's best friend, and Bianca just don't know about it. I'm sure there's more to the story, you know. Maybe maybe Bianca does know about it, and their cash apps are broken, so they uses their dads. But then he would use Bianca. So obviously, if it is true, it does look sus. If it is true, and if that's what's going on. But again, it's from Erica's mouth, so how can you trust her, you know? And for all we know, Damion Cryer could have been lying. Whatever the case is, the fact that Erica told this guy, and I know it's true, I want to listen to these other audios now, and I want to put pieces together. Did she really go on the internet and lie about having a vanished twin syndrome? Did she really lie about that? And everything else about having twins? Like, it's just sad. It's really sad that people go on the internet and manipulate your emotions for some clout. It's really sad. But everyone else wants to be like, oh, it's fake story, it's just for drama. Clearly it's not. Unless Damion Prince was involved too. She did mention in another video that there was something about some contract or something that she signed. I don't know. So, anyway, after all that came out, Damion Cryer, old man Damion, decides to make a video, and we're gonna react to it. We're gonna watch the short version of this. Let's do it.
You would go through great measures and great lengths to keep certain dirty laundry off the internet to protect a person and their kids and to stop them from harming themselves. But the same harm that you're trying to protect them from, you just inflicted upon my 13-year-old child. That could cause permanent damage to my child. Me, Mama Selena, and J. Michael, we the parents. He was raised the right way. He's going to become something. As I say, we have already set him up on the road to success. He has a very promising basketball career in front of him. He has real goals and real dreams.
That's just so sad, you know what I'm saying? It is so sad that the way this guy did it, and if Erica did do this and tell him that, and if it's all a lie, she really needs to be held accountable. And, you know,
to become someone that you're not. So we're not going to allow our child, our 13-year-old child, to come on here and defend himself.
Yeah, hell no, he shouldn't have to.
It came from one of my kids, man.
Now, notice how Damion Cryer did not say that this is not true or whatnot of what GANGSTA Emoji said that Erica said. And basically, in a nutshell, apparently Erica told this man, pedo emoji, that someone in Damien's family did something to her son. Really sad-ish. But anyway, notice how Damion does not deny, doesn't say, no, this is not true, this never happened. Or for all we know, maybe he doesn't even know this thing was ever like happened, because maybe Erica again is making this up. But anyway,
he can't even defend himself, man. I had a little bit respect for you, man, but I lost all respect now, man. He wanted to get just a little bit up there, leave it up there long enough for people to screenshot it, screen record it, and then jump in and out like a it was a setup from the beginning. And you take the information that you get from my exes and you save it to use against me when you're in the hot seat. You don't have to respond.
Yes, that's another thing that's really interesting, is that it's very clear that he wants the attention of him. Even though these people are toxic and done their bad-ish, toxic mix, you know, like feathers together, flock together. That's basically what happened in this situation. Because it's funny, if GANGSTA Emoji knew about Erica wanting this thing to prove that she had a twin or whatever, why didn't he never expose it? He was a corrupt T channel. That's what I call them. They're corrupt T channels. There's a lot of pages out here that are very corrupt, very negative, very toxic, especially behind the scenes. But let's keep going.
Basically, what I'm telling this dude is you don't have to respond to my message. But that's messed up.
Anyway, now Damion is about to read messages between him and fake emoji.
That you had to do this, but it's all good. He responded back to me. Erica destroyed me. So I'm sending these recordings to such and such because I recorded the conversations of Erica telling him about such and such and such and such. Children involved. Okay. A few minutes later, he called me, all huffy and puffy, talking strong about what I better do. I better tell her to make a video and clean this mess up. Or what he gonna do?
So he wants his image to be clean, so he's trying to do some blackmailing.
The recording's gonna do? Make her look bad? You're not gonna change nothing. She's still gonna be my son's mother. I'm still gonna be there for my child, no matter what. Nothing that you're gonna do is gonna change anything. I wouldn't care if you had recordings of me. It means nothing to me. It holds no merit.
Please, Damion, I wouldn't be talking like that if it was him, because last time, Damion was like, I don't care. Bring the receipts. Bring the recordings. And that video, by the way, wasn't designed to tear this man down. A lot of people think that, or he thinks that. People trying to tear me down. No one's trying to tear you down, my G. People are just exposing your truth. And most people want to hold you accountable and want you to do better. But anyway, let's keep watching.
And you come on this public platform with your exit video like you holding a mighty sword that's gonna tear the whole internet down.
Another thing, Erica did post this as well. I hate the effing world. I don't want to be here no more. Now she don't want to be here no more. She's trying to make you feel sorry for her. Manipulative. That's my opinion. She's being manipulative, and she's trying to make you guys feel sorry for her because she has done some effed up ish behind the scenes.
She just appears to be just a little bit ghetto to me.
Man, drop those recordings, bro. Don't nobody care about that stuff.
Don't challenge him, bro. Don't challenge him, because you say that now until the recordings get dropped.
Send them to whoever that you gonna send them to. Oh, if she don't clean my name up, I'm gonna send these recordings to such and such. Do it.
Why is he so threatened to say who such and such is? That's really interesting. I wonder if it's me, or Diamond, or the tea room. Like, who is he gonna send it to? And why is Damion so when people do that, it's usually because they're threatened to say your name, you feel me? But anyway, let's keep watching.
What the hell you waiting on? You the one wanted to jump in conversation with my son and mom. You wanted to be in communication with my exes after we broke up. Yeah, she young, she make mistakes. Erica, she knows that she's sneaky as hell. She knows this. She don't need you to tell her that. She knows that she's sneaky. Oh
my God, bro. Damion is making excuses for Erica like she a little 12-year-old or something. I know you're old. You're very old. But you should be mature enough to know that 28-year-old, because that's how old Erica is not young.
What's not clicking? What's not clicking? There's times when...
And if I was to show this to my friend who's 21, younger than Erica, she would be like, what the hell? What the hell this is? Like, she would be like, this is wild. Who does this? A mature, respectful adult who has empathy, who doesn't do shady-ish would not do that. It's so, but of course, I can't help but to feel that maybe, and this is a speculation, guys, Damien's either doing this because he doesn't want to lose his son. Of course he's going to have to kiss her and maybe he wants some views for his YouTube channel and trying to get her back in his life. You know, that could be a possibility as well. But if he goes on a tantrum and starts saying stuff, then he's going to lose the opportunity to speak to his son. That's just the way it is. So Damion is never going, no matter how bad it is, Damion is never going to expose or put light to Erica's wrongdoings. Not only that, Erica can shine a light on his wrongdoings. You know? So
She knows she makes mistakes. We all have been there. We all have been
no. Old man, quiet. We have not all been there. I have not gone around spreading lies about people. Now, some of you or him might disagree with that. You made YouTube video, blah, blah. My videos are very good, okay? I'm very careful with what I say. And if I make a mistake, I correct myself. So, yes, correcting myself. Have you noticed the mistakes I've done in my videos? I correct myself. Growth is shown when you are open about the mistakes you have done, and when you apologize to the people publicly and to their audience, to lie to their audience publicly. A good example I would say is Matthew Lush. If you guys don't know him, he made a mistake a while back. Like, he did a lot of bad ish to a lot of people, and one day I guess he just realized what he did. He went on camera and he apologized to everyone. He cried about it, but it was so genuine. Like, to me, when I was watching that, I'm like, wow, this man has grown. Like, you could tell he has grown, and he's genuine about it. Like, he's crying about it. That's when you know someone's really grown. But when you have these prideful people, very egotistical people who never do that because they don't want to admit their mistakes, and they want to do things behind the scenes to clean things up so no one knows about it.
Before like that, and we all done did sneaky stuff. You see, Erica, she's my problem.
Speak for yourself, bro.
She's not your problem. She's my problem. I deal with her.
Do you?
It's not for you to put your mouth on. You use that girl to get what you needed real quick. Some inside information. And that's all it was.
I don't think he was trying to get inside information. I think he was trying to get into your circle. That's my opinion. He was a corrupt T-page trying to get into your circle. He was toxic, just like you guys are. And obviously, toxic together, there's going to be, someone's going to have something. And he does things right in the head as well. So obviously, all this has happened. So, yeah.
You used her. You knew she was young and vulnerable. Use her to get what you can get out of her real quick. So when times like this come around, you can use that to execute, to jump in, fire your shot. Your shot missed, bro. You gonna need something more tangible than some old ass recordings. Someone told you something in a private phone call, and you felt that it was your duty, your right to record it.
Isn't that what Erica does? Let's keep watching.
As an older man who's married with children, you're in communication with my ex-women, trying to get dirty tea on Damion, your favorite YouTuber. You sat there and you used my son's mom.
Did he try to get it, or did Erica feel close to him to confess with him and just... That's another thing. I was like, wow, Erica just talks to everybody. She's telling everybody everything, especially these T pages. That's really interesting.
Played on her weakness at the time, her vulnerability. You know, they say vulnerability is a liability. You played on her weakness at the time to get what you needed. So you can wait for a day like today to make your move in case you ever need it. Let me tell you something, man. First of all, don't nothing move me. Don't no threats move me. I'm not moved by no BS that comes out of another man's mouth. Because at the end of the day, bro, I stand on 10 toes, just like you do. So I ain't better do a damn thing, but keep doing what I'm doing every day. Getting this bag and doing me. You know, y'all content creators kill me.
Is it Martin Lewis, the same one Erica falsely accused because she sent her dirty tea to have him do when she got mad at you? Huh?
Y'all really killed me. Y'all always threaten to send recordings to this certain individual.
That's me. He's talking about always threatening. He just said to this certain individual. He threatened. It's alright. I would be too. I have integrity. I'm honest. I'm upfront. If you're a toxic person and you do shady-ish, you would not want to mention my name. You do not want your audience coming to my channel and seeing who you truly are. You feel me? Saying that, if I ever made a mistake, my platform is open. Mr. Damion here. Look like a dried up date. Let's keep watching.
You know how many recordings that have been dropped on me by certain people on YouTube? Did it change anything? No, I continue to grow. Like I'm gonna continue to grow now.
Good.
My son, mother, 20.
Good. I hope you continue to grow, keep doing really well. Hopefully it betters you as a person, or it might crash you as a person. Hopefully you're able to, you know, take care of all your kids that you have everywhere, build your empire, and do good.
28 years old. You ain't got no business even talking to her, bro.
Just found out that I won't be able to see my son for the holidays or his first birthday after all that I have done for better. It's messed up, but it's cool. Thank you all for the wonderful birthday ideas. That's why he being nice to Erica. Maybe.
You ain't got no business even talking to her. You shouldn't even be in communication with her. She should have never told you anything. She admitted that. She should have never ran her mouth to you. But for you to do what you're doing right now, you ain't no different than the people that they describe you to be right now from your past. You ain't no different than that same person. And I wouldn't even suggest anybody even buy that channel. Again, like I said.
Yo, you'd be wasting your money if you bought that channel. How much is he selling it for? I think he said he's selling it for like, what was it, 1,000 or something? That channel is tainted. I would not buy that channel. Nah, bro. Unless you want to, I don't know, raise it from the ashes. And it's just a bad idea. Yuck. No.
In the video, guys, like, what does he think he's going to change? You think that you're going to change the trajectory of my life? You think you're going to change the trajectory of her life? You're going to need, you send everything that you got over to the T channel. By the way, your defamation of character has already been done. When you did that video earlier and you associated my son's name with that allegation, and then you made threats to send it to this person and that person, and not to mention you text my phone from your real number.
Blackmail. Blackmail. That's what he did. He didn't use it to, you know, if he was doing it for good, one, he would have showed the other, my camera. If Scary Emoji was doing it for good, he would have told you guys this a long time ago. And the other allegation about Damion Cryer's son, he would have gave that to the family. He wouldn't put it on the internet. He wouldn't. So you can tell why he's doing this.
Erica stayed the night at her cousin's house and she woke up and, you know, this was on her, some bodily fluids or whatever.
By the way, just in case you guys are wondering, if I got the audio about that situation, I would have gave it to the mom and the stepdad. Would I probably tell you guys that's what Erica said? I would probably do it and not mention names because I feel like y'all need to know how scummy this person is, especially if it's a lie. Erica ended up going live with Wicked Angel and she made some allegations towards a guy named the Mucker family, which I already spoke about in my previous video. Go watch that if you don't know. Now, apparently, Erica not long ago made a video saying that Damion was abusive and not the Mucker family because Damion Cryer said that Erica told him that the Mucker family was abusing her, right? Remember that video? Well, apparently, Erica was doing that to keep the Mucker family around because she didn't want to lose her man. Yeah, that's why she made that lie. Crazy, right? According to this live stream, you can go watch it. It's too long to go into. Listening to that, I'm like, wow, like this woman is like, there's something wrong, bro. Like there is something wrong up there. And I just hope she gets the help they need, because that ain't right, man. That ain't right. Anyway, guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button notification. I'm gonna go into part 2 and watch the rest. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.